So I just witnessed one of the most boring 80s slasher films I've ever seen. It's up there with Final Exam. The Prey. Imagine a slasher film that was sponsored by National Geographic. That's what it seems like. Because so much of this film is the kids, group of people that go into the woods, about 6 people, and then they talk about nothing, and it'll randomly cut away to footage of spiders, raccoons, frogs, or whatever the hell it wants to. And nothing happens until like the last 10 minutes. I remember this VHS cover because I did a video long ago about bad movie, like poster VHS covers. And this was one of them because it looked like the killer had a thing against gowns, against dresses. There was an axe hitting a dress and it was embedded into like a tree or something. The story I could figure on this movie, there was a fire in the woods years ago, and it dealt with gypsies, and this boy was out there and burned but never found. Of course, we don't see that in the opening. We just hear about this story later in one expository sequence. After some fire in the woods, years later, this couple is in the woods. The woman finds her hubby decapitated. She screams. An axe comes in and I guess hits her. The axe kind of goes like this, or more like this. And then these 6 people go into the forest, and you have a lot of nature footage. At least something like The Final Terror, it's a good looking movie, but it fits with the film and story it's trying to tell. It's literally like you took a nature documentary and they said, this is too boring, so film a couple scenes, it'd be a slasher film. Okay. And I can't say nothing happens till the last 10 minutes because you have those 2 people that died at the beginning. And then after a bunch of nobody's talking about nothing, this couple dies and, the guy gets his throat ripped off. So there's 4 people. Then a forest ranger. And then a 6th person, which the only time we find him is sitting down in his forest station as Jackie Coogan. If you don't know who that is, that's the guy who played Uncle Fester on the original Addams Family TV show. And it's either the one forest ranger just walking around, doing stupid shit, like he tells a story. I thought he was talking to someone, but no, he's just talking to a deer he's feeding. That's it. He's not talking to anybody when he's telling the story about this big mouth frog, and the way he tells, like, this big mouth frog, and he's like, hello, Mr. Blah, blah, blah. I forget what the hell animal. Hello, Mr. What do I feed my babies with? Hello, Mr. Alligator. How do I feed my babies? What do you feed your babies, alligator? Well, I feed them big mouth frogs. Okay. I don't know any of them around here. This is the fucking story he tells to a fucking deer. Doe. Must be eating a dildo. Then watch this bullshit. Or you get the important backstory to know what the fuck is going on. It's all told with Jackie Coogan sitting down and eating fucking eating. There's gypsies and there's a boy out there. He's burned, but we couldn't find him. I'm on fire. Crying out loud. In the last 10 minutes, like, Forest Ranger finds a couple dead bodies, and like in 10 minutes 4 people die. And you know what? There are slasher films I liked with low body counts, but at least there was more going with them. I keep mentioning The Final Terror. This is over here. At least a film like this, it does have a low body count, but you got like a good cast with Daryl Hannah and Adrian Zamid and Joe Pantoliano. You got really good direction by Andrew Davis. You got really solid photography. I mean, maybe that's why people like this, because of the nature photography, but there's nothing to these characters. They talk about nothing. There's nothing to these actors. Then Jackie Coogan is like, oh, that's the guy who used to play Uncle Fester. He's just sitting down for a couple scenes and says that one backstory. The one other Forest Ranger is an idiot, talking to deers about big mouth frogs. And just, it was slow and boring. And then you get to the end, like I said, one guy gets his neck broken, one guy has his rope cut, falls to his death. I'm like, I'd rather watch Just Before Dawn if I want to see that. One girl's running, flips on a booby trap, hits a tree. Then the last woman's there, and the ranger shoots darts, because he doesn't have a gun. He's got darts to knock out the villain, which is weird because they say this boy was burned, but none of the marks look burned. He looks like a mutant from the Hills of Eyes. And then the ranger is an idiot and turns his back on the killer and not paying attention, is talking to the girl. So of course the killer grabs him just because the ranger thought, he's not dead. Put a couple darts on him. Like, did you see his face? See what it looks like? And, you know, kills him, pretty much grabs him by the head and neck and, you know, like, squeezes his neck and blood spurts out of the mouth. So he dies from stupidity. And this the last lady, the creature looks like the cousin of Toxic Avenger. He does look like a cousin of Toxic Avenger, honestly. And, but he's more of immune. He's got like claws, and I guess that's why they had to put in that they were gypsies, and that had a thing to do with it. Was he part of a gypsy curse? I don't know. He doesn't kill the lady. It just cuts to a bunch of other nature footage, and then you hear a baby crying. So you get the idea that this killer fucked, and then lady had a baby. Which that could be a creepy ending in a better movie, but in this movie I'm like, I don't give a fuck. No, I don't give a fuck about the characters. The direction is piss poor. The pacing is so boring. There's way too much fucking cutting randomly to centipedes and spiders and raccoons and frogs and all sorts of shit. At least the nature, at least the good photography, the story is actually being told, not just random cutaways every 5 fucking minutes. And you don't know. I don't know what to say about The Prey. I don't want to stay. I'd rather eat hay. I just may. What do you say? Have a good day? Smoke a fucking J? I don't know. Fuck The Prey. How about that? Pray for forgiveness. Pray for soul. Pray I never have to see this fucking movie again. How about that? Fuck the shit. Fuck The Prey. Fuck the bonus. Thanks for watching. Take care. This movie gave me nothing to talk about. Just it's a nothing movie. Later.